And you don't even hear the women singing like Toni Braxton used to sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that R&B stuff is dope. But I'm talking about even our hip hop artists, because the last great, I'm not taking away from all these other artists,
right.
but the last great female hip hop album to get credit was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, because it talked about empowering women. It talked about, and me and my significant other had a conversation the other night about the song WAP. And I take nothing away from anybody's creativity and hard work, but I think it's really sad that only females and male artists of color are the only ones that have to go through gimmicky stuff, be self-destructive, be violent, in order to get heard or to get pushed. Because this is the era of the drug addict, not the drug dealer.
Right,
so if you're not talking about lean, Molly, bottles, drinking, strip clubs, this, that, anything that's any form of nothing,
corruption, dysfunction,
then that's fine. Just like I said with these shows, like Love and Hip Hop, that shit has nothing to do with the music.
It really does.
And the image that they're giving to our children,
it's poison.
It's poison. The children, our children of color. Nothing that they're doing is giving them any positive insight. It's teaching our women of color that their natural beauty isn't good enough. You have to be ignorant, illiterate. You got kids now wearing wigs when it was your mama's and your granny's wearing wigs. So your natural hair isn't good enough.
Exactly.
Bleaching your skin. Your natural coloration isn't good enough. Selling sex. Why is that the only way female artists can get attention?
Right.
And one of the top female, I'm not saying rappers, MCs. MCs is not getting the love that she deserved, and that's Rhapsody. You know, she did a song, I think it was Iman. And it starts off within the first 4 bars that she did this without selling sex, and that's a skill.
That's heavy.
That's very heavy.
Yeah, and she's actually pretty dope.
She's she's a part, man, listen.
She's not a gimmick, I can say that.
No. But, you know, you have to be half dressed. You have to
look at Doja Cat.
You know, my thing is, like I said, I don't take anything away because sex sells, but I think it's sad that it's only the women of color in this music genre that minorities, I don't know nothing about minority or majority.
I mean, look at Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's not twerking like...
You know, people of color. Why do women and people of color that has to be the narrative in order for you to get attention in the music industry?
I agree.
And it's a bad look on our children.
It is.
And it gives a bad impression to our kids. Mind you, once again, I don't take anything away from anybody's hard work, because you've worked hard.
Right.
But at some point, you know, you gotta really pay attention to the narratives.
Yeah.
You know, Georgia Ann Muldrow is a poet, a beat maker, an MC extraordinaire. And she did a joint called Pop Icons. And in her verse, she said, I'm not trying to be in your business. I'm not trying to be in your business, but pay attention, kids are listening.
Heavy. Thank you. Like, even me, like, you know, I'm real conscious of that. I'm real conscious of the music I play in my car. If I'm rolling down the street and a parent is walking with their kid, you know, I turn it down if I'm listening to something. You know, I'm just mindful of things like that.
100%.
You know what I mean? So, and then you listen to my music, I'm all about, you know, being a positive role model and trying to, you know, just doing our part.
Bingo.
So, you know, you definitely peep gang, because pretty much when you talk about late 90s, 2000s, as far as seeing that corporate, right? You know, I was a kid. I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So, you know, I didn't see it. You know, I was part of the whole... I wouldn't say I was part of it, but, you know, I didn't know no better.
You didn't know this was happening.
Exactly.
Just like people weren't aware of the secret meeting to use hip-hop as a way of...
yeah, growing up to me, that was a myth. It was like almost just some rhetoric to me.
No, that was fact. you know, on where they were going to try to use the music for the prison for profit whole scenario.
Right, the whole pipeline.
The whole pipeline.